Hey guys, what is up? Roshi is here. Today we're checking out my Kindo combo list. The list will shortly follow. One thing to keep in mind during these games is throughout the game, I made updates to the deck as I went and tried different things. So the deck list you're about to see won't be the same the whole time, but you'll get the general idea and feel of how the deck works as the core of it stays the same. Some of the differences is one version will have Fell Rock in honor of Claws, and the other will play Arboreal Grazer, maybe different removal. And you'll see me kind of transition between the two as the night goes on. But anyway, check it out and enjoy. Run through the deck real quick. Okay, so we have Dream Snatcher. This guy gets really extra thick, strong if we discard any cards, and we're making our opponent discard a lot of cards, so he gets out of hand real fast. We've got even-handed Golem coming down and drawing us cards. Death Cap, just a really good blocker for the early game, and gives us a handy way to discard a lot of cards from our opponent over and over and over and over and over and over again. Two-Face, he can trade really well, and if you spend 3 power into him total, you discard 4, which is pretty nice. And the Corrupted hanging around can actually be relevant, and I'll get into that later. We've got Kindo. This is one of our combo pieces, but he's also pretty strong on his own. Creates a big discard pump in combination with Tome of Horrors. So we'll get more into that later. Wasteland Broker, this lets us leverage our market. Our market might be 100%, might not be 100% where it needs to be, but it's pretty solid. We've got From Below, and we can actually use both halves of the card depending on what we're playing against. Sometimes we'll try not to transmute on purpose if we're playing against relics, and against spell heavy decks, Plasma Primordial is really annoying for them. And even against aggro, it can really bog down the board if your like plan's not working. Just making a 3-1 with killer every turn is really solid. Savage Incursion, this is pretty common. It's actually kind of hard to hit the 3 primal, but we've hedged a bit to try to hit it, and for the super late game, this can certainly close out the game real fast. End of Hostilities, I just like this card. There's not really a lot going on here other than that. I like End of Hostilities. It's fun. If your strategy's ever messed up, you can put 4 of these on top of your deck and just warp into them and steal your opponent's strategy. Solitude. If you're executing the discard strategy even half-assedly and they're playing pretty slowly, 4 Solitude should just win the game. Vara, just another fun late game card. Potentially I could adjust this, but because of Wasteland Broker being our market and we not really having any of our access to it, I just put some real big thick threats just to have alternate win cons. Fell Rock, he's pretty solid. We're not always able to discard him on time to get the thing, but later on we can, and it's pretty strong effect if you're ever able to Honor of Claws into Fell Rock. We don't mind just casting him either. Dome of Horrors, talked about this bit. This is our second combo piece. When one of your units deals damage, the enemy player discards that many cards from the top of their deck, and we can pay 4 to draw cards from our opponent, which actually wins you quite a few games, because you can hit cards that'll save your ass if you're really behind, or just get far ahead with it. With Kindo on board and Tome of Horrors on board, if you deal any damage, Kindo will just kill himself, and we'll get into why that matters soon. We've got Annihilate, we can kill stuff. Milos is annoying, double points if you kill Milos. Beseech the Throne, this just gives us power consistency, and being able to turn something into a land and replace itself is pretty solid. Curtain Call, and this is the third piece of the combo. If we're in a board where we can Kindo and Tome of Horrors at the same time, we can play Curtain Call, and we'll mill our opponent's whole deck, which usually kills them. And other than that, it's just a solid card. It's one of the best cards of the format, and we can use it to win combat. Essence Feast. I'm only playing 3 because sometimes we struggle to mill our opponent for 20. But if you ever do, it's great. And if they're playing like a token deck, it's pretty fine too. You can use it to like finish stuff off in combat or something. And Honor of Claws, this is just another big, thick draw spell. Draws 3, discard 1, so it lets us churn through our deck into our combo. And it also combos quite nicely with Fell Rock if you've got the power for it. For the power base, since we need 4 time and 2 shadow and actually some primal too to combo off, we're pretty heavy on the symbols. Silexes, they're just the best lands in the format, and the rest are just to give us more likely to have our Silexes enter play untapped and give us treasures and stuff. That was just a quick run through, but this deck, let's go ahead and play some games. Has the best game against the meta. This is slow, but we keep it anyway. I hear that, Barry. Hopefully we can draw power here. It's okay if you like aggro, but I don't. I have some, I have a soundboard for you, Saitar, since you like aggro.
One eternity later. One eternity later. One eternity later.
We'll actually keep this. I'll play an aggro deck if it's interesting enough, but they're not. If this would actually give us Saitar coming in with a follow. If that actually gave us a treasure, I would have kept it, but it doesn't, so I won't. Yeah, they kind of nerfed Haunted Highway into the ground. Which is unfortunate, because it was one of the few interesting lists. That was one of the first decks I built, if not the first deck, but always holds a special place in my heart. I suppose I should kill it first.
The rebellion lives on.
Definitely want to gain our 5 before he kills this. Yeah. And it wasn't just that, like back in the day we had no market and like people were just playing random garbage and we just like haunted high, like we'd cast it to put a 3/2 with charge that would draw us 3 and then die. And it wouldn't actually put you ahead on board. But then your goal was to just dark return it over and over and over and over again. And you just keep repeating that until hopefully you win. But half the time you would just lose anyway. So that made it fun. It was just like, and your win con was like 3-power Huntmaster guy that made 5/5s. And we didn't really have any other win cons. we just tried to Haunted Scream over and over again in Dark Return. But then Highway came out, and that was just an obnoxious aggro deck. But it was technically still mid-range, but different deck. But Haunted Scream was great, and I think they nerfed the wrong cards. I don't think you nerfed the Haunted Scream for the sins of Stone Scar. Like, Haunted Scream was the cool card, Stone Scar was the cards that needed nerfed. As has been shown by them nerfing them over and over and over again. Barry, they side graded it, but no one plays it anymore because all of the cards that were intended to be played with it got, you know, they're gone. We're just not even trying to combo this game. Or if we do, it'll be way later. I just want to gain an absolute crapload of life. And just sit here. One more land trigger and Essence Feast is online. Have 20 units in his void. But I could have just waited a turn. Maybe I wouldn't have died. Well, he was playing those 3/1s with Killer. Right? So he would have made those. And I would have put him to 20. I think we bottom this. Actually, you know what? It's fine. Play out Two-Face. Looks like we're playing against like a Golem ambush deck. Maybe one of those. Looking more and more like Golem. Next turn we can put Fell Rock into play if we don't somehow catch an upset. We'll attack first and offer the trade.
I like turtle.
Thanks for the follow, Varys. Welcome to the Turtle Club.
Choose a path.
I like turtle.
Stranding 1 coming in with a follow as well. Thank you and welcome to the club.
I like turtle.
Yo, y'all are showing some love today. Skins, guys.
I stare
HT Rao coming in hot with the follow. Keeping the follow chain rolling.
Unraveled. Too soon.
Well, we just need curtain call and then it's a combo. I just draw a crap load of cards. Second tome seems fun.
Your end draws near.
I'll just keep making him discard. I love playing these decks that get to have 2 Silexes. It just feels broken. Especially when you get to this point where like each land advances your power and then you get a treasure and just so nice. I don't really care as much about drawing our opponent's cards as I do just raw drawing our cards. Because we're one curtain call away from a kill. Always happy to draw some Honda Silixes. Also, now we need to deal damage with a minion. I don't want to reveal any of my combo pieces. Let's just try and draw creatures. We'll take Ikaria. Take her to the bank. Let's play Ikaria first.
Hunt them down.
Kill this. And if he kills our Ikaria, then we rip everything out of his hand. And we can just combo off at our leisure.
Freedom. Death comes.
Alright, that was a mistake, but it's fine. If he top decks removal, then we are just bosses and rip. Oh, I was supposed to play this first. Guys, I'm not good at this game.
I walk between the raindrops.
We'll just play our land in case he's got like a silence minion. Distracted myself. I'll play this first so we have an untapped 2-drop.
Watch your back.
Happy to steal their golem there.
Back to dust.
I guess kind of slow, but kind of just one lance.
Stand back.
We'll wait till we have power to trigger the Shade's back end. Oh, that's unfortunate. We're not comboing this game. Let's main phase Grazer. Play around upset.
Watch your back. Watch.
Blink and you'll miss it.
Trolling ourselves pretty bad here, not having any sigils. Gonna main phase this again.
Watch your back.
Oh, that happened.
Choose a path.
I guess we go for Savage. Bank on hitting a power.
Stand back.
Certainly happy to see that. Back here.
Your end draws near.
He was waiting to see if we drew a relic or something.
Stop this fighting.
Interesting choice. Let's draw our 3.
Earth shakes before me.
That's annoying.
Choose a path.
I think we'll go for Vara this time. Play Scout second. Just dig into it.
You're in.
And we'll have it go on top, because we're good. Good at this game. No luck, all skill.
I guide through the shadows.
I suppose we can take the 3. Because we want this to enter in tapped. I don't really want to just chump block.
Now you'll see what I'm capable
Go for Two-Face here.
Watch your back.
If for some reason they attack, we can block and we'll get another shade.
I walk between breakers. Watch your back.
Hoping to make the 6/4s. That's why I didn't play this.
Tremble.
Oh. Get a little spicy here.
Watch your back.
Your end draws near.
Gain ourselves some life. Gain some more life.
Watch your back.
Your end draws near.
That's one spicy meatball. Now we should be stabilized pretty nice. I think the correct choice for him was to pick Vara there.
Tremble.
Grim, there was never a doubt. I'm just kidding, but there was definitely some doubt.
Now you'll see what I'm capable of.
Watch your back. Watch your back.
What's up, chummy? Chummy and Grim. It's the night crew rolling in.
Tremble.
Oof. Just gonna do this. Not a whole lot you can do about it. We don't have a lot of stuff in our void either. For everyone just tuning in that missed the first half of this game, we got our curtain call royal decreed. And we're playing Kindo combo.
Shakes before me.
Now we're trying to win without it.
I walk between you, right? Watch your back.
Your end draws near.
Right. This next mill 10 should be pretty bad for him.
One shot, one kill.
Or not. Are you gonna draw a card here? There's 16 cards left in his deck. Oh, spicy.
Tremble. Tremble.
Now you'll see what I'm capable of. Now you'll see what I'm capable of. Now you'll see what I'm capable of.
I walk between the raindrops.
Just play Tome here. We don't have lethal until next turn, so we can wait a turn. But if we ace base, he should just die. I think he's played all his cats. Is he attacking on the ground? That might have been a mistake.
Tremble. Tremble.
This is pretty bad, but we've got Beseech on turn 3. And hopefully, if we draw power, it gets better. We have the full combo in our hand. Definitely one shadow. Start throwing some shade. Play Grazer at the end of his turn. Drawing a lot of cards here. Oh my. We're playing monotone aggro. I think we want the power, as hilarious as that uh, playing double tome here is. Get rid of Essence Feast. Monotone aggro. Oh, the horror. The horror is so great, there is no tome aura. Play our happy little mushroom. There's actually a reason we played this, is because it can attack for 1, and it's not very threatening on its own, so if we get to keep it, we have lethal. We did it! Yay! Super Kindo. Oh. Does that counter us? I actually don't know.
I walk between the raindrops.
I'm kind of interested to find out, but I think it doesn't. Oh, it does. Rude. Now we're gonna have to find another way to win. Let's see what you put on top. I'm alright with this. But you guys.
Your end draws near.
I'm the control deck now. One more power and we've got triple tome activations. I'll play this. It's actually pretty annoying for him. I'll take Aegis.
Winds protect me.
Don't make me angry.
Ball. Oh yeah, I'd be annoyed. We're gonna draw his whole deck.
I'll brave the elements.
Doesn't matter if it's slow. Just matters if it works.
This is Sparta!
Oh snap, what's up, Salty? Everyone, if you don't follow Salty, go follow him. He's a cool guy. Check him out. Say hello, show some love. If you guys aren't on Reddit or in his Discord, he's actually sponsoring a tournament coming up soon. $25 prize pool, which is kind of cool. And you don't really need too many legendaries because there's a limit. So go check that out on the Eternal Reddit somewhere.
I like turtles.
Hoyla coming in with a follow. Thank you.
Fly free.
Oh shit.
I'll brave the elements.
Oh. Now we just gotta force him to harsh roll. I'll save this for next turn when we can play both at once. Seek power is bad. We don't need all of this power. Royal Decree, nice. We have lethal next turn if he doesn't Royal Decree us here.
Your end draws near.
Or I guess Transpose would do it.
Let it slip away.
That was a time. Crazy and wild time. Without being too annoying or clumsy. But at the time, Honor of Claws is just too much. Definitely digs 3 though, which is nice, but prefer a little more ground pounders, especially ones with ages.
Watch your
Two-Face can come down here. Condemn, nice. I countered us quite nicely.
watch your back.
I miss back when you could use Two-Face to chump block after they killed it. I don't think it was too overpowered, and it was nice to be able to save yourself some life. I can understand why they nerfed it though.
Stone Scar isn't a
This is gonna be real awkward for us. Definitely be fighting an uphill battle. We have no out to Champion of Chaos.
It'll get the job done, guaranteed.
Well, did we just rip Annihilate? Wow. This is why I'm the streamer, boys. We're still gonna lose, but that was pretty cool. Tapped land. Crap. We need to play something that trades with us too, so we have to play Two-Face here. And just hope.
Whatever you need, I love my work.
Yeah, that'll do it. Not sure if there's anything I can do to play differently against the champion. Sort of just like adding more removal in. It's definitely a problem. We could add Defile. Suppose there's Equivocate. You know, one thing I'm thinking about doing, we're playing against a lot of decks that like to screw with our power. And there's been a few times where we've gotten kind of trolled as we just had no sigils in our deck. Let's just play a few regular power. We'll trim one Annihilate and go back down to 3 Two-Face. We'll play a few Defile. I don't want to play a deck that just hard loses to Stone Scar. We're gonna mulligan for a faster hand. This is kind of weird. Even if we play Symbol, we can't play anything on 2. I think we'll still play Symbol, but we'll see. Rest here. That's a combo piece. Alternative to playing this way was just playing the Silexes. And we could have turn 3 next turn, play this, and turn 4, play this. But I like that we're able to play 4-drop here.
Only the best for you.
Oh, we're gonna lose our Essence Feast and play Tome here. I have a feeling we've got the sight coming down. Oh, he missed power. That's huge.
Choose a path.
Against this guy, I almost want to just skip. But let's go for I guess Savage. Gonna be awkward. Definitely gonna be using Beseech to draw a primal. I think I should have played Dream Snatcher first here.
Choose a path.
We'll use Silverblade here. She'll help us. Maybe I was supposed to pick Solitude, but she'll help us get damage down with Tome.
Really my strong suit.
Just ram these guys and attack. Definitely playing an aggressive game here. Silverblade does 4 now. I think playing this first is probably better.
Winged justice.
Just get a real big thick mill here. Got 24 cards left in his deck. Twenty cards left.
Choose a path.
Solitude seems correct now.
Winged justice.
It's definitely one of those matchups where we draw decently, it's kind of just a free win. Yeah, we'll wait a turn. Whale our tab lands.
Your end draws near.
Come forth.
See what we rip here.
Watch your back.
Mask of Torment. That's awesome. This deck can be very punishing if your opponent's kind of playing a slow, dirtily deck.
The fruits of paradise.
Yeah, we'll keep Grazer.
ritual commence.
Whoops.
Now it's my turn.
I suppose we didn't want a main deck raiser though, because we could hit the board wipe.
I'll break 'em.
Your end draws near.
Watch your back.
Back to Millen.
You seek an audience?
Come forth.
I walk between the raindrops.
We got him.
Trace.
Hey guys, thank you for watching my Kindo combo deck tech. I had a lot of fun playing this deck, and I'm interested to see if maybe there's a perhaps more tuned version, potentially without even. Maybe a just a regular version of it might be better, but that remains to be seen. Thank you for watching. I live stream these games on Twitch, which you can find the link down below. There we go. And yeah, check out the links and have a good night, guys.